It's Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Come with me on 3 closings, 1 rental appointment, and I have a business meeting in the evening. So I have 3 closings, 1 purchase, 1 refi, 1 reverse mortgage, and I'm taking a rental client out. He's a past client. We're looking a little earlier than should be because he rented a condo and the owner is selling the condo, and I guess he agreed to leave earlier because his lease is not up until July, whatevs. So yeah, we will be going apartment hunting. We're only looking at 1. I have to confirm some things for my other buyers. For my buyers, I have to confirm a showing for Sunday, and then I have to confirm if another house has parking, because if it doesn't have parking, there's no point in looking at it. Alright, yep, that's what we have on the agenda today. Hopefully I have time to record, because right now I am running right on time. I took my second appointment. I took that last minute. I thought that they just didn't give me the appointment because they didn't confirm. They said either to yesterday evening or today, and I at least thought I would have had the docs. It took them about an hour to get the docs to me, and I was running. I told them I gotta leave, and they got it right on time, which I'm supposed to arrive 2 minutes before. And I'm probably gonna go straight into a parking garage. It's downtown Jersey City, Washington Boulevard, I believe, Washington Street, and there's no parking there for sure. I already know for a fact. So I'm likely just gonna pull up in the parking garage, and that's gonna be I don't know, depends on the garage, anywhere from $3 to $20. Let's see. Just to check in for my appointments. My 11 a.m. delayed. Supposedly I have the wrong docs. No one has confirmed yet. I called title about 30 minutes ago and I've gotten 0 confirmation. Now I'm trying to see if I can go to my 12 o'clock early. No one has responded. So I'm just sitting here waiting for a response. I'm 20 minutes away from my next appointment. I might just head there earlier to begin with, because that's 20 minutes is gonna get me there 15 minutes early. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully title will respond. And then for my 3 o'clock, I have not received docs yet. Fun. But this is also why I continuously say, I know people are gonna accept and take lowball offers. That's just how the market goes in any market, right? You have 1% agents, you have notaries who take closings for $40 and call it a day. But again, the reality is, I think that once you start to add up your gas, your time, and your printing, it's not worth it. But you don't, I don't know how you cannot see that. I track my mileage. I look at how much that costs, the paper, doing things like that. It doesn't make sense. But if that makes sense to you, that's none of my business, right? That's your business. Anywho, imagine doing one last minute work. I had to print last minute, get the package together last minute, and now I low-key have a cancellation last minute, and I'm also sitting here waiting for confirmation to see if docs have been changed. No one has called me back yet to confirm, but the signer swears that the docs have changed, but no one has called me to confirm, and it's been 45 minutes since I've been told that supposedly the docs has changed. So again, imagine doing that for $50. And I had to pay a toll to get here. Parking right now is free from where I'm at, but I'm going to go to Hoboken. That's about 20 more minutes away. May have to park in a parking garage there. And my other signing is also in Hoboken. I'm going to have to pay for parking. And those docs aren't ready. So there's no way that I think that it financially makes sense for you to take offers at that price point. Those low price points, I don't think that it makes sense financially. But again, do you, boo? If you think that makes sense for you, power to you, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. I've paid tolls. I've printed tons of packages, which is a lot of paper that's in the back of my car. And again, I've been sitting in my car for 20 minutes just to figure out what's happening with no response. That type of energy is not worth $50. Not to me anyway. But yeah, I'm just gonna head to Hoboken now and call it a day and start that next assignment. We are here, just parked for my second appointment, which is looking like to be my only appointment today. My 3:30 got rescheduled. Well, notary appointment. My 3:30 got rescheduled for next week. And then this bag is heavy. My 3:30 got rescheduled for next week. And then gotta lock the door, and I have to see where to pay for parking. Got rescheduled for next week, and then what was supposed to be my 11 a.m., no one has still gotten back to me. So imagine if that was your only appointment for the day, like waiting, and no one's responding to you. I will forever stand on, let me see, pay for parking. I will forever stand on $50 is not enough for what we do. Like, I gotta go shred like half of this. Let me see. I need to pay for parking. Where's my phone? Yeah, I have to pay for parking. The time that I waited to see, it's been an hour and a half and nobody has gotten back to me regarding whether there was an update on documents or not. Like, truly imagine that. Think about your time when you're accepting these offers. And since I'm a real estate agent, like, I know how real estate goes. It doesn't bother me any, but it's also why I value my time more as a notary as well. But anywho, I'm gonna pay for parking and go to my appointment. Side note, the signer told me to park in the Walgreens. I did not. I found public parking. Worst case scenario, I would have parked in that parking garage over there by the Trader Joe's. You're not about to get me towed. I will pay for parking. That's why I charge accordingly so that I can pay for parking. But yeah, we're in Hoboken, Trader Joe's. I high-key might go to Trader Joe's. All right. I can get it up on my dashboard. All right, the signing was mad cute. It was very eccentric, as they say. There was a congratulations signs up on the TV. We had spa music going on in, I jammed the scanner. They had spa music going and such. It was super cute. They were really nice. They bought a property, Next Life in Florida. I love that for them. Right? I meet people at like key points in their lives, whether that be, adding another investment to their portfolio, selling, moving into their retirement phase of life, purchasing a brand new property for the very first time. I love like sharing those moments with people. Obviously, as a notary, it's not always, rainbows and butterflies, as sometimes, there are power of attorneys, things like that. And you're signing like power of attorneys, wills, things like that. And often when I get called and, tagged into the game, it's usually where it's borderline like too late. Someone's already in the hospital, already, in a hospice, certain type of care, yada yada yada. But anywho, I love like sharing these moments with people. Secondly, I went from a 3-day notary appointment to 1 notary appointment, as no one has officially also verified or rescheduled my 11 a.m. And that's been over 2.5 hours of asking, do the docs need to be updated? I don't know now. I also can't reprint because I am not going back home to come back out to Jersey City. That's not happening because once the docs have to be dropped off, I'm like, that's it. I'm not coming back. Unless someone they call me and it's the same docs, then I can do it because I have to stay in Jersey City for 3 hours now to 3 hours because my rental client, my real estate client cannot, oh, please don't drop. My rental client is not available to come earlier. I really hate that because whereas everyone on earth, it's a holiday for them, obviously, like, not for me, right? Like, I'm still doing what I do, but for everyone else that no one's available, whatever he does for work doesn't give a F about Good Friday, and he has to leave regular time. So I am not able to now do that earlier. So I have to linger around Jersey City. I'm sure I will go somewhere, get lunch, and then wait to see the signer. So we will see. That's the game. Scans are done. Goes in the envelope. I am now going to send that in and send them my my invoice. Then we're going to drop this at FedEx and find something to do for the next few hours. I do think I'm going to do a Ron appointment. Also, someone needs a Ron appointment, so we're going to do that. Stick with me. This is a day in my life as a notary and a realtor. I tried compressing. I sent it. Hopefully that works. But now we're going to drop this off. Hoboken. There's only 2 in the county. Hoboken's where I come to more. But because I needed to get on my computer, I didn't want to stop by the fire hydrant or double park. So I'll run in and out. But this is where we are. The W, right? Or people who afford my services are high net worth clients. So I've done a few notary appointments with the residents in the W. It's not just the hotel, which I didn't know that. It's also condos, so people live there. I've seen clients there. Y'all, what a day today. And it only had one signing on the docket. The other one still hasn't confirmed. They said to do it later, but I am booked later. I'm busy all day. I already told them that from the get-go. Maybe they'll reassign, do another day, unclear. I can do it tomorrow morning, but also top of the morning, so I need docs this evening. And side note, so I think I already said that the mortgage, they did the mortgage wrong. Need to reprint the lender. It's a holiday, DK, and so no one is responding. They're unresponsive, so it's looking like they're gonna have to re-sign the mortgage on another day. They forgot one of the signers' names, so we're gonna have to re-sign another day. I hate Hoboken. People just cross the street whenever they want. They don't have the right of way, but whatever. Now my client can get off early. I'm also gonna see if I can squeeze in the remote. I am just likely gonna go into the apartment, connect to my phone, and then do the remote signing there. 3:30, my client should arrive. and Gucci. So we would have one remote if I can squeeze it in. One remote, one closing, and I'll probably have to re-sign the mortgage. We will see. Yeah, this day like has given me a headache, and I had no time for lunch in between at all. I'm starving, like starving. But whatevs, on my way to, I'm going from Hoboken to Journal Square. So my next appointment, switching to real estate now, my next appointment is in Journal Square. Bruh, fighting for my effing life. Of course, after I drop it off, like 20 minutes in me coming to my next appointment, they send the deed over, the mortgage over, and I'm gonna have to reprint it and go back out. And then the keys weren't working here at this apartment. I've had a client live here before. This is the apartment, 10 minutes walking from the Journal Square PATH train. I don't know. Since this client, I already know like where they live. I feel like it's small from their current apartment. They have a dog. Like, what is this? I don't know. I don't think that they're gonna like it, but especially in comparison to their old apartment, I don't think that they're gonna like it. But I have like 45 minutes until he gets here, and now I'm looking for where I can print. So leave that there and go on a printing mission. Clothes are coming off because it is, I'm on fire, guys. Like, I'm on fucking fire. New docs printed. I should have brought an envelope with me, but I was such in a rush because I think I have like 10 minutes. It was a 10-minute walk for me to get here. So I have 10 minutes before my client, I'm hot, before my client gets to the apartment. I'll put these away, show him the apartment, and then head back out to for them to re-sign these mortgage documents. But I feel like y'all already gonna know what I'm gonna say. If you made it this far in the video, you need to charge. I'm not going back for free. However, y'all be doing all this work for $50 and eat that shit. It was $10 for me to print this. I am charging them an additional $50. Probably should have charged more, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm thirsty. I have water in my car. I'm thirsty. I have to pee. I'm hot. Like, this whole day was frustrating. I'm definitely having a drink after. And I think my 11 o'clock called back for tomorrow in the morning, but now I also have to see because I'm visiting my brother's grave tomorrow. I'm taking my dog with me, so that will put me closer to the city to get my mom's. So I hope they're cool with dogs. So we'll see. I'm frustrated now. I gotta see where I'm going. Bye. A little quick outfit of the day. Real simple tank cardigan, although I am on fire right now. I love these pants. I wear them spring, summer, winter, all the time. Obviously in the winter, well, not obviously, in the winter time, I add, I add tights underneath and sambas. I wear sambas with everything. I refuse to wear dress shoes. The reality of where I do signings in the city, I'm walking a lot. Like, I just walked 15 minutes to the UPS because there was no parking there, so there was no point parking over there. It's super congested. It is by the PATH train, so I walk that way. Imagine if I had dress shoes on, I'd be dying inside. And again, where I am in the city, I often have to like walk a long distance to the signers. So dress shoes, not my thing unless I know that I'm going to I'm going to an office to sign so that there's parking, things like that. But I know that's not guaranteed in my notary life. So I wear sneakers, and I think Sambas are a good in between professional and comfy at the same time. So yeah, that's my fit. While I wait for my client, I need to see how long he's gonna take, because this is where I thought like my day was over at like 1 o'clock. I'm still going, and I have another appointment to do. I have to go back to the signers, and then I have my dinner meeting. This day has been very stressful. We are in traffic. That last video, oh, wow, I'm pale by the standards of what I deem to be pale. This day he didn't like the apartment. I knew he wouldn't like the apartment because I rented him his old apartment. Like, that apartment is huge, and I know they have a dog. I also remember that their parents come visit, both of their parents. That's an additional 4 bodies. That apartment was not gonna do that, but it's fine. I got to like see where his head is at, which I usually do on like the first showing. Just where you're at, what you're thinking, the situation, stuff like that. So there is one apartment that I do think will be similar. I'm familiar with a lot of these rentals, which I love, right? In the area, Journal Square, Jersey City, that's my area where I service a lot as a rental agent and working my way as, you know, a buyer's agent, sales agent as well. So super familiar, and I think I know the right building for them. It is a little bit higher than their current rent, and I know they wanted to keep it lower because they're looking to buy in the next year or so, which is why I thought he was hitting me up. But it's all good, all gravy. So yes, now I'm on my way to my signing that we had to redraw the mortgage. Those are printed. I'm gonna go up there, and I'm basically gonna be right on time for this dinner that I have. I'm starving. Traffic is picking up, so I'm definitely gonna have to take the toll on the way back. But it's all gravy. Hopefully, like, this title company does like a lot of work up here. It's a Florida title company. I'm sure they found me on Google. But what a day it has been. I am tired. I'm exhausted. I've been pulled in every different direction, and also prepping my dad's house for sale. That also hasn't been easy. I've been prompting them to clean for months. I've been prompting them to clean for the last year. Like, in real life, I've been prompting them to clean for a year, and you want to start cleaning like 2 months before it's supposed to go to market. Like, that is absurd. So absurd. But whatever. It also like gives me a better pictures of what sellers go through, and you definitely like need to make your plan, like clean this, that, and the third. Like, if you're actually like, okay, like I want to come to a market in a year, start throwing your shiz out. Especially if you think that like, I don't want people to see my home like this, my my clutter, my years of like living somewhere. Throw it out. Start throwing it out, so that when you are ready, if that year comes and you're ready to come to market, all you have to do is tidy up your home, versus you're trying to declutter and come to market. Decluttering like 30-year worth of stuff is obnoxious. Like, that shit is crazy. But anywho, enough of that. Let's go back to this and get her done. And we did just that. We wrapped the signing. I just dropped the documents off, got to my meeting like 10 minutes early, had dinner, ended my night, and that was a wrap. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye.